Welcome traders. In this short video, I just would like to talk about the Max Daily Drawdown, what prop firms are using for risk control. And every trader needs to understand this very important and useful rule, in my opinion. What does it mean during your trading journey? But let's just see first, what is the Max Daily Drawdown? Well, the Max Daily Drawdown refers to a maximum loss a trader can incur in a single trading day before triggering consequences like resetting, disqualification from a funded trading program. Indeed, this means that this is used by the prop firms to assess the trader's discipline, first of all. And I must tell you, as a mentor, a private mentor for more than a decade, it's very important to maintain the discipline, as we traders know how important it can be during trading. But why does it still exist about the fact that we just help for the traders to encourage discipline? Indeed, first of all, as you know, funded trading firms give the traders access to a significant capital, and to manage risk responsibly, they definitely enforce limits like the daily drawdown rule. Just for example, even to protect the firm's capital from reckless losses or promote consistency over high risk all-in strategies. I guess, hopefully not, but if you just traded already with a little bit higher lot size, or even a little bit, not even a little bit, but much higher lot size or share size in a trade, you know exactly how big losses can just be as a result. So this rule, it's try to protect you from that kind of behavior as well. But let's see how is the Max Daily Drawdown is calculated. Well, as you can see, based on the graph, there are two common methods the prop firms are using to determine your daily drawdown limit. The first one, actually, this is a static drawdown. What does it mean? This method, it uses your account balance at the start of each day to calculate the limit. So for example, if you have a 100K account and the max daily drawdown is 4%, by the TEFS, by the way, we do use the 4% max daily drawdown, and your loss limit is 4,000, that means if you are going to go down to $96,000, you are out of the game indeed. But if your account is growing to 105,000 midday, your drawdown is still based on the original 100,000. That means it gives you a little buffer indeed. So it still stays calculated on the opening balance of your account in the morning. So this is definitely the fairer method, and again, we are using that by the TEFS. What is the next method, or the second method? This is called trading drawdown. So this method tracks your highest equity during the day, so it's always refreshing and adjusts the drawdown limit accordingly. And let's see how does it look like in numbers. So if you have the same capital, 100K, and in this case not 4 but 5%, the max drawdown it is on the daily basis, then this means that if you go down to $95,000, you are going to be out of the game. But if you go higher, and if you reach, for example, $103,000, that means that your drawdown limit, it's not going to stay on 95,000, but it's going to be adjusted to 97,850. If your equity drops below that point, you are in a violation, even if your realized loss is lower. This method is stricter because it penalizes giving back intraday gains indeed. So by the TEFS, again, we are not using trading, but rather the static drawdown. What counts towards drawdown? Well, first of all, both realized and unrealized losses count toward your daily drawdown. Realized losses from trades you've closed and unrealized losses from trades still open. This is critical to understand because you can violate the rule even with open positions, and listen carefully because this is a very important part here. So for example, you have a 100K account again with a 4% drawdown, which is 4,000, an open position is down $3,500, but it's still active. However, if you lose another $500 that day, and even on a new trade, your account will be flagged because the total drawdown realized plus unrealized equals $4,000. The same logic works in your favor too if you are up 3,500 on an open trade, and you could take up to 7,500 in loss before violating the drawdown. So again, here what we need to be remembered that even the realized and unrealized losses matter if we are calculating the max daily loss. Let's see some practical tips at the end for the traders to avoid breaching this rule. For example, which is one of my very much favorite rule, and I'm teaching it for all of my private mentor trader, is the risk, guys. Always set your daily risk limits and even a risk per trade. For starter traders, I do recommend a 0.5 till 1% per trade. That gives you 4 losing trades before hitting a 4% limit on a day. And definitely avoid over trading. Please don't increase lot sizes or chase the losses. It's definitely a fast track to a failure. Monitor equity in real time. It's very important because of the floating losses, because they do account as well. And always use stop losses. Protect yourself from accidental breaches during a fast move. And again, there are still a lot of tricks and tips about risk management. I'm going to come back with a different video about that. But what if you break the rule? Well, first of all, during a challenge, you will fail instantly and no exceptions. But in a funded account program, you could lose the account and any payouts earned that period. So please be very, very cautious about this rule indeed. Final thoughts, just to help you a little bit more. Respect your risk all the time, or the market will force you to do it. Actually, I was in that situation in the beginning of my career indeed. Max Drawdown accountability tool and trade smart. Stay consistent. With that, by the way, I can help you as well a lot in our free YouTube TEFS trading room. Link is below. Join us today and subscribe to our channel, please. And at the end, you have some great skills. We are here to improve it, and we give the capital as well. Let's build your edge together. Join us and subscribe. And definitely thanks for watching this video. I'm going to come back with another very interesting topic soon. Bye.